on the campus of Centennial High School in one of the most glorious neighborhoods in Williamson County. It is the WCTV Football Game of the Week. Happy Friday evening, everybody. My name is Michael Williams, and Parker Hazard alongside of me making his 2020 football debut. We've got Independence tonight visiting the Centennial Cougars, and both of these teams with kind of inauspicious beginnings. We've got an 0-2 Cougars team, an 0-1 Independence team, so somebody's O has got to go tonight, and Parker Hazard is here to tell us all about what we need to know.
Yeah, strange start for the visiting Eagles team, who is elected to receive the ball this evening, canceling the game last week against CPA, giving them an extra week of preparation. Coach Blake says his guys are fresh, healthy, and hungry, ready to get this region game, first region game of the season started. And a young Centennial side started 0-2 with a two-part game last week against Smyrna. Got rained out on Thursday, had to go to Saturday. Showed some resilience, but came up short 0-2 and trying to get this home region game, first region game underway with a W this season. Like you said, get rid of that O.
So Carter Potts kicking off. Brigham Morikawa on the reception. He's hemmed in at the middle, cuts it outside, and he'll be chopped down just as he crosses the 30-yard line. Independence takes over 1st and 10 at the 32. Somebody to keep an eye on tonight is quarterback
Brigham Morikawa. He's tackled.
Jackson Campbell.
By number 43.
Had a huge game a couple of weeks ago if you were tuned in to the Summit Independence game. Hopefully we'll have another one like that this weekend. So 1st and 10 from the 32. Jackson has two receivers to his right. Look for him to take off quite a bit, and Independence will get you like that every single time. On the down set part of on the count, they'll get probably 5 or 6 offsides penalties on them all game long.
That's right, a little old school look there with the hands on the knees, down set, like you said.
So a free 5 yards for the Eagles. The give inside to number 5, I believe that was Hunter Howard, the big fullback, or Trey Hartwell, I'm sorry.
Handoff.
Yeah, Trey Hartwell, the sophomore, sophomore running back there for the Eagles. Big 6 foot, 213 pounds. One of the key factors on the offense there with Jackson Carter, like you said. Look to see him get a lot of carries tonight.
So he moves it up close to the first down yardage. And this time Campbell will take it on his own, and he's got some daylight to the outside. Campbell down the sideline, foot race, and Campbell tripped up just inside the 5-yard line as Centennial able to save the touchdown.
It's Jackson Campbell.
Yeah, Tucker Tremaine there, able to get the shoestring tackle.
Take a look at it again as Campbell dashes outside.
Showing those wheels, former receiver turned quarterback, and showing what he can do with his legs. And almost breaking out for a huge score here early in the first quarter.
So the ball spotted on the 6-yard line of Centennial. Indy with a high-powered offense. We saw that a couple of weeks ago. This time, Trey Hardwell again, they chase him to the corner, and he's run out of bounds just before crossing the goal line and brings up 2nd down.
Trey Hardwell,
a lot of different looks, different variables to the offense of Independence with Jackson Campbell, like you said, well versatile, had a huge game week 1, able to use his arm and legs there with the
2nd down 10 for the Eagles.
Secondary effort from Hartwell. It's going to be a long night for Centennial defense.
So Campbell again inside. This time I believe that is to number 3, Calvin Wilson, if I'm correct. Let me have a look. Tommy Moynihan.
Number 33.
Nope.
Ethan Pickering.
Ethan Pickering, sorry about that. Got my specs up here.
33.
33, Ethan Pickering. I think we were all looking up here at rosters and trying to decipher exactly who that was.
The running back change there.
So Indy on the board with the touchdown from 4 yards away.
Sam Hinkie on to try the extra point.
And Hinkie for the try. Straight and true. So Indy hits the board first. 10:49 to go here in the first quarter.
Extra point is good early
Take a
on.
look at the touchdown one more time.
Scores Indy 7, Centennial
That
0.
front offensive line for Independence paving way there for Pickering, and he just does the rest himself right down the avenue, and the Eagles had no problems getting down the field there on possession number 1.
So we talked a little bit about how these teams have started out. Last week for Centennial, we had a hurricane threat coming through town. So we had Centennial had their game scheduled on Thursday, got half of it played on the Thursday night, and then had to turn around and play the rest of the game against Smyrna on Saturday.
Kick to receive for the Cougars.
Independence, who had that
Josh
huge
Forsey.
game and that heartbreaking loss against Summit that first
Boggs.
week, did not play last Friday. They had a game, I believe, scheduled with Christ Presbyterian Academy, and that one, for whatever reason, fell through, and that did not happen. So Sam Hinkie again to kick it away. Centennial set to receive, and the ball will sail through the end zone. So the Cougars will take it over first and 10
For touchback,
from the 20-yard line.
it'll be first and 10 for the Cougars.
Cougars are going to be showing a dual movement there, switching out quarterbacks tonight with Brendan Jones and Cannon Plowman, sophomore and junior. Coach Kreisky using both of them in the offense, keeping defenses guessing, looking to open it up here on drive 1.
So Brendan Jones, number 2, he'll get the start. Looking flush to his right and chased, and he'll have to chuck it away. Pressured out of bounds, and there's a flag down now,
Brendan
late,
Jones' pass is incomplete.
that comes in.
There's a flag on the play.
So we may have a roughing the quarterback. Might have been shoved a little late out of bounds over there. No, they'll call it a grounding, an intentional grounding.
Yeah, that was Colin Duffy there in pursuit of the quarterback, and looks like he didn't get it past the line of scrimmage.
So I talked to Coach Matt Kreisky week before last, asking him some information on the game. And he gave me we are very, very, very young. So a 3 varies and a young. So
That's right.
not a lot of seniors on this year's squad. Lots of 10th graders.
Well, even out of the 24 seniors he has, only about 4 or 5 of them are returning starters. So you got a lot of new,
That makes Centennial
new
back deep in their
got
territory.
young guys by committee there for Coach Kreisky. That's
Second down and long for the Cougars.
So the penalty backs up Centennial inside their own 10-yard line. The give inside for very little gain.
The give is to Josh Forsey.
Forsey on the carry. He'll pick up maybe
He's
a
brought
yard.
down by Tommy Monahan.
good pinch up
the
front
Eagles.
by the defensive tackles of the Eagles. That was
First
point
down.
of emphasis for
46
Scott Blade and his defense,
for the Cougars.
needing to control the line of scrimmage up front and pinching into the inside, and it looks like they did a great job there on that last play.
So the ball spotted at the 4-yard line. Third down and a mile to go. Cougars need to get to the 30 for first down.
Here comes Duffy.
In trouble, and again, that pass looked like it was picked off
Picked off.
by I believe that was number 9, Chase Harmon.
Brendan Jones' pass is intercepted.
And Indy will
By
take
number
over
9,
inside
Chase
the Centennial 20-yard line. Ball will be spotted about the 19. So a tough beginning for Centennial.
That play succeeding on defense was starting there by Colin Duffy, once again pursuing the quarterback, and great read there by Harmon, as we see there sweeping in.
Gamble again. He'll loft it into the corner of the end zone, and that one is caught.
Did he?
And they will call it a touchdown.
What a catch.
Jackson Campbell's pass is complete.
Looks like that was
To number
River.
3, Calvin Wilson.
Calvin Wilson on the
Wow.
reception right there at
It's an
the
Indy touchdown.
edge of the end zone. And just like that,
Sam Hinkey on for the extra point.
Indy is up 13-zip. And the clock remained running, and I think that's why we have the timeout.
Well, Michael, that is one way to pick up your defense after coming up with a big turnover. And like you said, that is putting the Cougars in an early hole.
While we have this timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our food sponsors this week. Brown Bag, Jason's Deli.
So after the
Zaxby's,
touchdown,
and
I
Rick's
looked over, the
Wood-Fired
clock
Pizzas.
continued to run, and I think that's what they're
We appreciate their support of Centennial
trying to figure out.
Athletics.
Got it.
And so they've stopped it now at 9:04. So just like a couple of weeks ago, we had a big clock issue down at Independence High School, and now we've got this. Hopefully they've got it working now. Sit back at 9:20.
Early season still young. Early season. But under the circumstances, we still have football, so
That's very true.
It definitely feels like a football season now. Now to finally be here at the field.
So a beautiful night here in Williamson County. We had some rain moving this afternoon, kind of helped cool things off, but humidity level has dropped down significantly, and it feels like a perfect night for football.
Absolutely.
Nice temperature. I even rode my bike over here tonight.
Oh, that's nice.
Hinkey on now for the try. 9:25 they've got set on the clock, and Hinkey's kick is again straight
Sam
through.
Hinkey's
Big
extra
leg.
point is good.
So Indy takes the early hit, 14-0 over the host
Still
Centennial
early.
Cougars.
The score is Independence 14, Centennial 0.
Well, like we mentioned, that young team that Coach Kreisky has, it's early. It's early. Let's see how they can overcome adversity here and get Brandon Jones out there, lead his crew, shake it off, and
Back deep for the
get on the
Cougars.
board here for the Cougars.
Josh Forsey
So Josh Forsey and Kofi Boggs set to receive the Hinkey kickoff.
Looks like you're doing just fine with those numbers on the kickoff so far there, Michael.
Well, there's still daylight. Once it gets
Fair
dark,
enough.
then it's I need your young eyes to help me out. So Centennial needs to kind of turn the tide here on this drive. They've had a turnover and were pinned down deep in their own territory. Hinkey set to kick it away, and this time still sails into the end zone. So the Cougars again take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Not many balls are
Kick in
going to
the end
get
zone.
returned tonight
Results in a
there from that
touchback.
big leg from Hinkey.
Be 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Hope you're joining us tonight via live stream. Either I believe we're on YouTube, and I want to say we're on Facebook as well. So we had a nice audience a couple of weeks ago. So number 7, Kenan Plowman, he'll get the start this time from the 20-yard line. He's got 2 receivers left, one to his right. That give inside to Forsey, and Forsey runs into a pile of people
Josh Forsey on the carry
and may even
for the Cougars.
have lost a yard.
He's met by number 34, Jackson Rosenbaum.
Yeah, not a lot of push up front from the Cougars,
Also
able to
throwing.
get
Second down, 11.
started.
So it was a loss of 1 on the play. Ball backed up to the 19 now. Brock again, this time, well, not Brock, but out to Forsey, and Forsey will try that right side. Crosses the 20, maybe a pickup of 2 yards on the
Forsey
play.
takes the option pitch from Kenan Plowman. Picks up 3.
So
Able to
positive yardage for the first time tonight for
Stopped by Josh Armour
Centennial.
for Independence.
That's right, able to get a little bit of space there
3rd down and 9.
on the outside. 3rd and long. See if they test out Plowman's arm here. Spreading them out.
3rd down 9. And quick hit out to number 9. That is Alex Pierce. And Pierce will be stopped short as that Indy defense swarms very quickly.
It's complete to number 8, Camden Brock.
I think that was Holloway there. Andrew Holloway, the senior defensive back.
So you don't see this much. You might see it in high school football, but your quarterback is also your punt returner.
Carter Potts set to boot the ball away.
Potts to kick it away as Campbell is set to receive. End over end, and we'll take a Centennial bounce inside the 40 and drop dead about the 36-yard line. So Indy takes over 1st and 10 from the 36. Centennial with a tough start offensively.
36-yard line, it will be 1st and 10.
Can they put the brakes on this Independence high-powered attack? As we talked about Summit a couple of weeks ago, Summit was behind for the majority of the game. They didn't take the lead until the last 11 seconds of the ball game.
That's right.
So Indy actually had Summit in a deep hole for a good portion of the game till Destin Wade was able to bring his troops back and win that one.
Strong run there.
Big Trey Hartwell crosses the 40-yard line with about a pickup of
Trey Hartwell on the
maybe
carry.
5 yards on the play.
Not a huge run, not a flashy run,
Cooper
but
Allen. Engaged
great
Weir.
job there by Hartwell, looking like running downhill all the way and taking defenders with him.
4. 2nd down 6.
And that is just a sophomore,
Independence.
15 years old, Trey Hartwell.
So 2nd down and 6. Campbell again. Hartwell, he'll take it to that left side, and
Wow.
Centennial says nothing doing as Michael Sangster, number 23,
Trey Hartwell
leads the
again
charge
on the carry.
for
He's
this
met
Indy
by number
defense.
23, Mike Sangster.
Sangster
And
and
Keegan
Scruggs.
Scruggs.
He had the freshman defensive end. I was trying to get who's there in the bottom of the pile there. Great
Loss
tackle
on the
by
play.
committee there
Be 3rd
by the
down,
Cougars.
7.
Keegan Scruggs, I think, is the younger brother of Jeremiah Scruggs, the big nose man right there.
Okay, right next to each other.
So 3rd down and 7 after the big defensive stop for the Cougars. Campbell back
deep.
to pass, got his man, and that one is caught and dropped at the last second by Chase Harmon. I think it was, no, it wasn't, it was Calvin Wilson, my fault. 3s and 9s kind of go together in my old eyesight.
And the senior Tucker Tremaine there coming up big
Tremaine.
in coverage.
But the Cougar defense able to hold for the first time tonight.
Great defensive stand there. Bringing the Eagles to 3rd and long, forcing them to go long. And Tremaine able to come off with a clean deflection, no flags, and the Cougars will get another try.
Number 41, Cooper Allen, set to punt it away. Deep for the Cougars.
And the field
Cannon
flipper,
Plowman.
Allen, there, the punter for the Eagles.
So we got a timeout on the field. I think that was a delay.
First, we have a delay of game.
So
Against the
Plowman
Eagles.
now, he'll step up about 5 or 8 yards.
Speaking of quarterbacks returning punts,
Plowman is another one of your quarterbacks that returns punts. So Centennial, if Plowman can catch this cleanly, then Centennial is set for some decent field position. Ball gets away, Sangster nearly with the block. Plowman gets away, he'll take it, move to his left, races up the sideline, and a big hit out of bounds.
wow, Michael.
Surprised they didn't throw a flag on that because he was tackled about 5 yards out of bounds. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10.
Fields the punt.
That was a great punt there by Allen under some heat, but even a better return there by
Just
Plowman,
beyond the
waiting on the
30.
bounce and showing his wheels out
It will be
towards
first and
the
10
sidelines, getting a
for the
positive gain
Cougars.
there for the Cougars.
So maybe after the big defensive stop and the nice punt return, Centennial will have a bit of momentum here.
The momentum is swinging.
Two receivers right, one to the left for Plowman. The give is inside, this time to Forsey. And Josh Forsey, he'll cross the 40-yard line. And Centennial now comes to life.
We're feeling the juice, feeling the juice.
He'll cross the 40, and
He sprints around the left end.
they'll go ahead and give him the
Pick
first
up
down.
About 11.
Brendan
That's
Jones, the
enough for
quarterback on
another
the play that time.
Klingon Insurance Farmers. First down for the Cougars.
So again, quarterback by committee. As Brendan Jones, he'll take over at quarterback. 5 minutes exactly to go here in the first quarter. Inside this time to Forsey, and nothing doing that time. As Indy's defense
Forsey
all
again on the
over it.
carry.
Good penetration there by Brady Jenkins.
He's met by number 30, Brady Jenkins.
And
For the
first play of
Eagles.
the drive there, Forsey couldn't find a gap.
Also the play, 2nd and 12 for the Cougars.
So the Eagles defense first drive going backwards, and seeing how they're going to deal with that here.
So ball spotted at the 40-yard line. 2nd down, 12 for the Cougars. Looking to cross midfield for the first time tonight. Jones again, looking in trouble. He's got some daylight ahead of him.
Great blocks.
Some green, and he'll get up and get the ball to the 45-yard line. So making something out of nothing.
The scramble by Brendan
Offensive
Jones.
line, that young sophomore-led offensive line there for the Cougars did all they could for Jones. Good job. Couldn't find anything out down the field. Good job there by him here, as we see getting out of the pocket and getting some
He was brought
positive
down by
yards
Brooks
there on the
Sapone.
play.
3rd down and 8.
Ball
The
spotted at
Cougars.
the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 8. Plowman again lets the gates open, and this time a little bit of daylight. Couldn't tell quite who the receiver was that time. Camden Brock again, and he's up close to the
Jones' pass is
50, but will
complete.
be well short of the first
Buchanan
down.
Plowman.
Or Plowman, rather.
Picks up about 4 yards.
Carter Potts set to kick it away, and again,
Will be 4th down.
I believe that's
4 for the
Jackson
Cougars.
Campbell.
Carter Potts set to boot it deep.
Another chance here for Potts to flip the field and pin the Eagles deep in their territory, try to get something inside the 20 here.
nice
Oh, yeah.
kick this time. And Campbell, he'll field that one. Gets away from a couple of tacklers, still on his feet, and finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Wow. Great pursuit there by the Cougar special teams, not letting
Down by Cade
Jackson get
Motley.
anywhere.
He kind of dribbled
Dangerous.
the football there.
That's a very dangerous decision there by Campbell to take the ball, did everything he can to get some space, but great job there by the Gunners for Centennial.
So Indy 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line.
Cougars looking for their second 3-and-out in a row here. Going
Back
deep.
to pass, and this time nicely done. Right over the middle, the catch is made by number 87. That is
Jesse Campbell's
Tyler
complete- pass is
Condra, I
complete.
believe.
Great looking
Number
ball there
87.
by Campbell.
Tyler Condra.
And moves the ball up past the 40-yard line, and that's a big first down for
He's brought down by
Centennial,
Joe
for
Nelson.
Independence rather. 2:17 ticks away here in the first
1st and
quarter.
10 for the Eagles.
Campbell was given plenty of time. Great pocket and good route running there, and just a beautiful play there on first down.
Campbell again, this time is his all the way, and nice pursuit by the Cougar defense, and Campbell cannot make it outside, and it'll be a loss
Jackson
on the
Campbell
play of about a
on the
yard
carry.
as that
Slowed
Cougar
down by
defense
Cade Motley.
came in and
Brought
closed the
down
door
by
on that
Cooper
left side.
Allen.
Big Cooper Allen, the senior leading the charge there.
On the tackle.
Cooper.
Cade Motley there
Second down.
holding on to the ankles, giving
11
his buddies
for the
time to get there to
Eagles.
finish the tackle.
So 2nd down and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Again, this time Campbell will keep it on the left side, finds a little bit of daylight, is up close to the 1st down. He knocked the 1st down marker over, and I would
That was Campbell on the keeper.
suspect that they'll go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah,
Knocked
I
out of
expect
bounds
we see a heavy dose of
by Joe Nelson and
those
Tucker
zone
Tremaine.
read runs there
Flag
for
on the
Campbell
play
all night tonight.
Well, we've got a flag on the play. It looks like
against Independence.
Indy will be called with holding, and they'll back him up.
Well, that's some of those mistakes that Coach Blade was talking about. He was pleased that
That'll
week
back him up
1 they
10.
didn't have very many of already, costing them just a little bit there. As we see that 1st down run by Campbell negated.
2nd down, 21 for the Eagles.
So the ball is backed up to the 32-yard line. Indy has to cross midfield in order to get a first now. Hardwell again. They give inside and he rumbles up close to the original line of scrimmage. Big Trey Hardwell, he's going to be fun
That's
to watch
Hardwell on the carry again.
as he moves the
Brought
ball
down
up
by Cade
close
Motley.
to the 45.
Yes, he is, Michael. We get 2 more years to watch him, just a sophomore.
It's 3rd down for the Eagles.
Another big 3rd down play here for the Cougar defense, Michael. This will be huge, keeping the Eagles on their side of the field.
Indy spreads them out. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Cougar Nation comes to life. The pass is complete. And enough for the 1st down, close to it.
Oh, boy. This one's going to be close.
Couldn't tell who the receiver was. Help me out on the number there.
It was the tight end there, number 10 there for the Eagles, Josh Ammer.
Campbell's pass is complete to Josh
Armour, excuse me. We must have
Looks like Armour,
typo,
looks like Ammer.
A little typo on
Brought
the,
down by Cooper Allen.
the roster sheet there. So it looks like they're giving it to him, Michael.
So Ammer has the
But it was
first
enough
down.
for a first down.
Can they get the play off? And they do right before the end of the quarter. And the give inside picks up about 3 yards on the play, and that brings us to the end of the 1st quarter. So at the end of 1, Centennial with a tough start. 14-0 is the score.
Tackled by Mike Sangster and Luke Quaker. That's the last play.
Yeah,
of the
Michael,
first
it looks
quarter.
like from what we just saw from the last few
Still
drives from the
14-0.
Cougars, just that first drive there offensively with that slow start and the turnover, just kind of didn't get on the ground running as fast as they wanted to, and now they're having to play catch up. So I think we just saw a dose of what Coach Kreisky and the Cougar crew are capable of doing, and those young guys look like they're hungry and ready to come out in a more positive start here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the sun begins to set here over this beautiful campus here at Centennial High School, and one of the prettiest sections of Williamson County. And we finally again have football in Williamson County, so thank goodness for that. Hurricanes are gone, bad weather is gone.
Clear skies.
Clear skies,
nice.
glorious night. And these 2 crosstown rivals battling it out here.
That's a setting for times looking up right there, Michael. Couldn't be better. And a good crowd, too.
And a nice crowd.
Very nice turnout tonight.
And the music director here at Centennial always plays the best tunes. And it goes way back to my era, the 1980s. So that's why I love coming over here so much. So waiting on the start of the 2nd quarter, we'll take a look at action for next week. got Franklin at Summit High School on the 11th, and then the Battle of the Woods after that on the 18th.
Hi, Centennial High School. This is Chandler Hines, senior cheerleader. Centennial High School.
The Battle of Franklin will take place approximately 1 month from today over at Franklin High School between these Centennial Cougars and the new Franklin Admirals.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So here we go, start of the second quarter, 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles. Jackson back to pass, or Campbell rather, and Hartwell take it up inside the 30-yard line. Another first down for Indy.
He's brought down by
That was a halfback wheel route all the way there for the Eagles. It's something that the Cougars defense hasn't seen yet. Eagles haven't shown them, and Hartwell free down the sidelines. Easy first down pickup there for the Eagles.
The result of the play, first down.
So 3 receivers left now for Indy. Campbell looks right, and ball was deflected off the line.
Great job there by Jackson Riggs, defensive end there for Centennial.
Batted down by Jackson.
Getting his paw on it.
2nd down, 10.
This is where that young defensive Centennial is going to get. This is where they're tested. Backs against the wall. Eagles driving. Needing to get a positive outcome here on the first drive of the second quarter on defense.
So again, that spread formation for Independence, 2nd down and 10 after the batted pass. And Hartwell again, that left side. And Centennial having nothing to do with it. Somebody chucked a shoe out of the pile. That wasn't very nice.
Luke Craker in there, the first contact.
I don't think I've ever.
Allen.
And Allen there.
And it'll be third
I don't know that I've ever
down
seen a shoe disrespected like that before, but first time for everything, I guess.
Must have been its fault or something. I don't know.
So 3rd down and 8. Cougs need to hold right here as Indy threatens one more time inside the 30-yard line. Campbell again inside to the big tight end. Again, that's a Moore, I believe, or Tyler Condra, I'm sorry.
to 87.
And Condra, he'll have the first down close to the 10-yard line.
He's brought down
And
by
Indy
Joe Nelson
back in business now.
and Cade Motley.
So many different areas different weapons that Campbell can look to.
The Independence picks up another
A
first
bunch
down.
of
It's
size
10.
out there, spread out there for the Eagles in the receiving core. Gonna go to him
Campbell
right
again,
now.
they bring him on the blitz on that corner and goes to the corner. And this time again,
Goodness
another
gracious.
fantastic catch. This time by Morikawa.
To number 11.
What an absolute dime there by Campbell, Michael.
It's a touchdown for Independence.
So the second time tonight we've seen one of those tightrope catches in the corner of the end zone as Morikawa, who had a huge night a couple of weeks ago against Summit.
For the PAT.
And Summit now, or Indy rather, threatening to blow this one open. Hinkie again, straight and true is the PAT, so the Eagles will take the 21-zip lead early here in the second quarter. See if we can, hopefully we get another chance at the touchdown. Here it is, Parker.
You know, I tell you what here, you see those quarterbacks doing the drills in the back corner of the end zone with the trash can? That's what Jackson Campbell's doing right here. And just putting it perfectly right where Morikawa can catch it and just in the breadbasket. And that is just textbook play there by the Eagles offense.
Cougar fans and Eagle fans,
And
please continue to wear your masks.
with it being
at all
early in the
times
second quarter, Michael, I
in the
think,
stadium.
you know, the
And
momentum
social
that
distance.
Centennial has had
So
on
we can
offense here
continue
as of late in their
to
past
enjoy
two offensive drives.
High school football on Friday nights.
Can't
Thank you.
get down on themselves. Got to stay positive, and I think they can get back into this game.
Josh
Just got to
Ferguson and
protect
Coach
the
Boggs
football,
back
being
in to receive for the
key number
Cougars.
one, I would say.
Boggs and Forsey set to receive the Hinkie kick. Hasn't been a whole lot of action on kickoffs tonight as Hickey has been able to drill them through the end zone. And this one will come up a little short,
yeah.
and I believe it is Boggs who will receive, and he'll take it up just beyond the 20-yard line. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10, 9:57 to go here in the second. Down 21-zip. Centennial found a little bit of life offensively the last couple of series, but just have not been able to
He was brought down by Roll Cruz.
put that 1-2 punch together that they really
First
need.
and 10. for the
And well, and
Cougars.
speaking of that 1-2 punch, looks like they are going to continue with the same pattern with Plowman going under center here on this 4th drive for Centennial.
So Plowman, number 7, this time he calls his own number the entire way, trying to find something outside, and he'll be swarmed under by
Cannon Plowman on the sweep.
a bunch of white shirts there, and looks like
Brought down by Josh
probably
Armour
a loss on the play.
and River Katina.
Well, straight run right out the gate, like you said. Looks like Plowman ran about 25 yards
Second
there
down
just to
11
get to
for
the
the
sideline.
Cougars.
Good pursuit there by Armour and company for the Eagles.
So Plowman again, 2nd down and 11, the loss of 1 on the play. Faked the give to Forsey, and Plowman this time finds a little daylight to his left. Will break a tackle, find a little bit
Great
more
blocks.
green, and make it all the way up close to the 50-yard line. No flags on the field, unless I'm mistaken. Is that a flag down there?
I am not sure. I think that is just
I think that might be somebody's handkerchief.
debris.
A little,
Close to midfield.
little
at the
detritus.
47
Man, Michael, we see
yard line
there,
of the Cougars. That's enough.
doesn't work to the left, try it to the right on the weak side, and the hedge blocking there on the outside by the Cougar offensive front was beautiful, giving Plowman a great lane and just open green grass for him to do it himself there, keeping his feet, and the Cougars are in business.
So Plowman with a big 1st down run. And this time the give to Forsey. Forsey will try to pop it outside and gets up close to midfield.
Carry by Josh Forsey.
Maybe a pickup of 3 yards on the play.
It's a great different look there, nice delay.
Brought down by Andrew Holloway.
Had the front 4 of
Picks
the
up
Eagles
3.
on their heels a little bit there.
2nd down, 7 for the Cougars.
So it looks like Kreisky and company there on offense is mixing it up a little bit, moving the ball well so far.
So 2nd down and 7, 8 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Looks like a pass inside. This time is complete to Forsey. And Forsey picks up has a little gain right there, close to the 45-yard line.
Plowman's pass
Well, chipping away, not getting very many yards per pop,
to Josh Forsey.
but they are getting positive yards and getting it closer and closer, keeping it 3rd and manageable here
Brought down by
on
Tommy
3rd down.
Monahan.
And that is some of the most positive drive of the game here for Centennial so far.
So Centennial trying to go quickly here. They check their instructions to the sideline. Now they're ready to go. Again, this time Campbell, big lick that time.
Tell you what, Josh Armour is all over the field tonight for the Eagles, Michael.
Brought down by number 10, Josh Armour.
Goodness gracious, making a name for himself tonight, the senior linebacker.
Armour with a
4th down.
textbook
Carter Potts
hit right there
will kick it away for
on
the
the quarterback,
Cougars.
and that brings up 4th down
For
and
the
5.
Eagles, number 8, Camden Brock. Excuse me. Number 8.
Once again, Potts in a position to pin
Jackson Campbell.
Independence
Campbell again,
deep.
this time nearly blocked. And the ball will take a bit of a Centennial roll and out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Indy takes over 1st down and 10.
And Michael, the Cougars
Carter
just
Potts kick.
each
Out of
drive getting
bounds.
better and
First and 10
better
for the
as they
Eagles.
chip away yards, just not able to break open and get in the end zone on the scoreboard. Defense is going to have to find one of those big 3 and outs here.
So 1st and 10 from the 21. Campbell back to pass, and that one is dropped
Goodness.
by Hartwell, I believe.
Campbell's pass is dropped
Looks like he was
by Trey Hartwell.
he was thinking about that green grass in front of him before he caught the
10.
ball there.
He was trying to go before he could go.
That's right, and mental error like that is something that Cougar defense needs to get deep here into the sequence of the drive.
So again, this time Campbell outside, finds his receiver, can't tell who that is all the way across the field.
Looks that was Moracle
Campbell's
there.
pass complete to number 11.
So Brigham Morikawa again,
Morikawa.
who had the great touchdown pass a little while ago. On the
He's
reception,
brought down
ball moved
by
up
Gage
to the
Lear.
30-yard line,
It'll be third down
short of the
for
first.
Independence.
Let's see what they plan to do here, Michael, with Pickering in the backfield.
Campbell again calls his own number. He'll have the first down and a little bit more, tries to break free, and Centennial wrestles him down at the 45-yard line. But Indy again with the first down.
Jackson Campbell on the keeper.
Always a threat on his feet.
Picks up a first down.
And when his team needed it
He was
most
brought
there on the
down by
drive,
Bailey
Jackson Campbell
Pauly.
able to deliver. No holes in his game so far tonight. Got a new halfback in there, Raul Cruz for the Eagles.
Nicely done, thank you very much. Campbell again, this time will go to his left side. And again, the catch is made.
Wow.
Holy smokes, Calvin Wilson. Will they call it a reception? I think they will call it a reception.
Campbell's pass complete to number 3, Calvin Wilson.
Wilson with a fantastic catch. Check him out again
Takes
right
it
there.
down to the Centennial 21.
Well, once again, just another great ball. Slightly underthrown, and seeing Wilson, not underthrown, on the wrong shoulder, the only reason I say that is because Wilson there in the coverage for Centennial was on his side, but great job by Wilson to go and get the ball.
Hardwell again runs up to the line of scrimmage, a very little gain, maybe
Trey Hartwell again on the carry.
a yard on the play.
Sorry, a little stumbled there, but either way, great ball there by Campbell, and Wilson bailing his quarterback out there and going and grabbing the ball just for another huge catch.
Second down, 6.
So second down and 6, 4:18 to go here in the half. Campbell again looking right. Nice pass out to his tight end. And pickup of maybe 3 on the play.
To number 87, Tyler Condra.
Condra again
He's brought down
on the reception.
by Cade Motley.
Great job there by
And
the
Gage
secondary
Lear.
of Centennial closing in quickly.
And it'll be third down for Independence.
This is the third down here on this drive that the Eagles have had. Cougars needing to dig deep here, forcing the 4th down. Keeping the Eagles out of the end zone any way they can.
Third down and 3. Centennial can ill afford another touchdown here. Campbell again across the middle. That pass is caught for the touchdown by number 3. Again, that is Calvin Wilson, who had the
Campbell's
huge
pass
reception
complete to number 3,
3 plays
Calvin
ago.
Wilson.
And
That's a
Wilson
touchdown
again on a
for the
15-yard
Eagles.
touchdown reception. And Indy now threatening to go up 28-0 as we tick down to 3 minutes to go here in the half.
Well, that offensive line in front of Campbell continuing to show out.
So Hinkie bounces that one in that left upright, and that flies through. So
Well,
our new
extra
score,
point.
Indy 28, Centennial nothing.
The upright and through.
Little trick shot there. Yeah, that offensive line there for the Eagles giving Campbell all the time in the world tonight. And just a little textbook
Their official
slant
timeout.
pass there right in the
Injury
inside of that
on that play.
defense. And Wilson, 2 big catches. 2 big catches here on the drive, and this being the touchdown. Coming after that huge catch down the sidelines, and Jackson Campbell and the Eagles offense having a day.
Well, I think we've got what you see a great deal of this time of year in high school football. I think we've got a calf cramp.
Humidity. This time of year I'm referring to, of course. There's not much humidity tonight, as you pointed out earlier.
So I hope it's nothing more serious than that. I think that is, yep, that's my man Michael Sangster right there.
Pickle juice.
Hi, Centennial High School. This is Chandler Hines, senior cheerleader. Centennial High School would like to thank the Born and Joy Institute of Tennessee and Williamson.
I don't know, that might be a little bit more than a cramp right there. He's not putting any weight on that leg, so I hope he's okay.
Wish him the best.
You can visit them at bornandjoytn.org.
The injured Cougar was number 23, Mike Sangster.
So Sangster, the junior, starting linebacker for the Cougars.
Plenty of time for the Cougars to get something going here and get on the scoreboard before the half.
Hope he'll be okay. So Hinkie set to kick it away this time right down the center. And brought back down to the 25-yard line.
Kick returned by Kofi Boggs.
Boggs gets it up a little past the 20-yard line. 3:08 to go here in the first half. Centennial in pretty deep hole here, 28-0.
This is your cheer captain, Lexi Chaffin. Cougar Nation would like to thank Toyota of Cool Springs for being one of our
Bringing out
champion
Brendan
sponsors for this
Jones
season.
again here
Toyota of Cool
for
Springs,
the
excellent
Cougars at
deals
quarterback,
and
Michael.
experience.
So quarterback by committee, Brendan Jones again. He'll get the call here with 3:08 to go. Looking, and Jones flushed to his right and gets the ball nicely done as he finds his receiver, number 7, that's Plowman.
Joe's pass is complete to Cannon Plowman.
Great looking pass there by Jones. Great patience. Seeing the whole field,
of
waiting
9.
for his receiver to get the right amount of space and getting him right there on the sideline.
2nd and 1 for the Cougars.
Good looking start there for Centennial.
So pickup of 9 on the play, brings up 2nd down 1, 2:30 to go here in the half. Jones again, that give inside, and the Indies defense swarms that.
So Josh Forsey,
Armour once again
carry for the Cougars.
getting an arm in there at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by 52, Cade Hollingsworth.
Third down now, ball just outside the 25-yard line, and this time Plowman
Jones'
again
pass is complete
crosses the 30,
to Cannon Plowman.
bring up 4th down.
The pass to his fellow QB.
He picks up a few.
So it looked like the offense wanted to stay on the
4-2.
field, but
Thought
Kreisky
about it.
says, nope, let's see if we can get out of this half, as Carter Potts will come out and kick it away as Campbell set to receive.
36 Jack Ballard will snap it back to Carter Potts.
Kick is away, that's decent,
Great
and
punt.
Campbell will have an opportunity to return it. We have a flag on the play, might be a block in the back. And this one will likely come back. As Campbell crosses the 40-yard line, but we've got a
Punt is returned.
flag on
by
the
Jackson
field,
Campbell.
53 seconds to go in the half now.
Flag on the play.
Good little punt there by Potts. Yeah, I think they're the gunner rushing in there on the far side got clipped there from behind.
So if you're Matt Kreisky, what are you going to tell this young Cougar team as you head into halftime?
I think don't forget what we're doing. We're playing football. We're having fun. We continue doing what we've been working on all week, and we continue to work on our identity and find who we are, and to just keep working on getting better and getting points on the board. I think that's all. That's all you can say, and just staying positive and definitely keeping the morale up as much as possible.
This time to give. Another flag on the field. That is to, I want to say number 49.
Number 49, Raul Cruz on the carry.
Cruz, the new running back.
Yeah, the third running back the Eagles have shown, the sophomore there.
Made by Gage.
But you know, Michael, this is high school football. 28 points has been
it's been overcome
surmounted.
before.
Yeah, I mean, there's. I've seen Coach Kreisky and his Cougars in some games in the past year or two. In some dogfights that they've come back and made interesting, so I don't see any reason why that couldn't happen again tonight. But good start on this drive so far, pushing the Eagles back with flags.
So the penalty will push Indy back to the 15-yard line. First down 20. Campbell back to pass, looking across the middle, and this one picked off.
There's the senior.
Jackson Campbell's pass is intercepted by number 20, Tucker Tremaine.
Tucker Tremaine on the INT.
He returns it down to the 38.
Man, Tremaine having a night. His senior defensive back.
It'll be first and
Michael
10
almost looked like he was the receiver on the play.
14 seconds left.
Like we said with high school football, anything can happen. 14 seconds left with that turnover.
So you saw a couple of the Cougar players pointing at the scoreboard. The clock continued to run.
Oh, did it? I missed that.
And there's 14 seconds remaining, so I wonder if they'll confer and put a few more seconds on the clock for Coach Kreisky and crew.
24 seconds.
So they do. They put 10 more seconds on the
Good
clock.
call there, Mr. Williams.
So 24 seconds for Centennial to try to get on the board. The inside dump pass will fall incomplete as Centennial looked to set up that inside screen. And it went for naught. Brings up second down. It'll stop the clock. Now the clock didn't run.
Incomplete.
And now they'll run off a couple of seconds.
Official timeout.
Yeah, they're going to get the clock caught back up now. So once again, Michael, we see the quarterback pattern continue. Even after the positive drive Brendan Jones had last time out. Here, closing seconds of the half, looks like Kreisky's going to continue flip-flopping. Be interesting to see what they do with that. That I do not have answers to as far as what they would do. But neither one is necessarily outplaying the other. Both are working really well together, improving their team.
So back to pass. Flushed from the pocket, dropped the football. Did Plowman. And he'll be dropped back inside the Centennial 40-yard line, and the clock still having issues. It didn't start that time.
Yeah, Plowman trying to get out of the harm's way there, ended up losing his footing.
Brady Jenkins.
Unfortunate there. I think if he was able to keep his footing, he would be able to bring it near side and hopefully make something happen.
9 seconds to go. Third and long for the Cougars.
Unfortunately, unable to make something happen.
Timeout Centennial.
So Centennial takes the timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And again, the clock continued to run a little bit after the play was whistled dead.
It's going to be interesting to see if they figure it out now, or hopefully see if they can get what the problem is during halftime.
Cougar fans and Eagle fans, please remember, wear masks at all times in the stadium area. And social distance, we all want to enjoy Friday night football.
What do you think? What do you think Centennial Company's going over there in that timeout there, Michael?
Well, I think they probably will look to get that quick hitter. Probably again, that inside screen that looked like it had plenty of daylight in front of it, but it just fell short a second ago.
So no cuteness, no trickery here?
I would
no bag of tricks?
I would suspect they would, not with 9 seconds remaining. Plowman will take off to his right side. Looked like they might have gotten a face mask on that. He crosses the 45-yard line, and that should take us to the end of the half. So at the end of one, with this big region game,
Coming up at
Indy
the half, we have a performance.
has a 28-0 lead over the Centennial Cougars. You're watching the WCTV Game of the Week. We're back in a little while. Stay with us. Centennial High School, where you see the halftime score. Independence handily ahead, 28-0 over the host Centennial Cougars here on the WCTV Game of the Week. Glad you could join us on this Friday night, this long Labor Day weekend coming up. Michael Williams alongside Parker Hazard as we get ready to start the second half. I'm going to ask my buddy Parker Hazard, what's it going to take for these Centennial Cougars, this young Centennial Cougar team, to get back into this ball game?
Well, so far the young lineup has shown resilience to a high-power offense that Independence has. I think that Centennial, if they want to be a part of the conversation of coming back into this game, they're going to have to limit turnovers and limit penalties, any type of unforced errors, any mental mistakes, mental lapses need to have been left in the locker room. And the defense has shown upside, but the defense is going to have to the offense is going to have to pick up their defense and get some points on the board and decipher this very difficult defense as the Independence Eagles has.
So Gonna Fly now, the great theme from Rocky, fades away in the distance. And the Cougars looking to, don't laugh at this, get up off the mat here.
The Cougars
down 28-0. Can they rally?
English teachers and their puns.
And make a game out of this.
To receive Josh Forsey and Kofi Boggs.
Centennial set to receive Boggs and Forsey back at about their 5-yard line. Hinkey set to kick it away for Independence.
Just enough.
And we are set for the second half of this big District 6 AAA matchup between these two county rivals. The ball sails through the end zone. And Centennial takes over 1st and 10
Kickoff sails
from their own 20-yard line.
For touchback.
What better way to
be first down for the Cougars.
Chop away at this lead than to get the first possession of the second half. And as we see Jones, the sophomore quarterback, Brendan Jones, going to be under center to start the half here for the Cougars.
So Jones, the 10th grader, 2 receivers left, 2 right, looks down the center. Forsey will take the give and gets up close to the 25-yard line.
Play by Josh Forsey.
So pickup of maybe 4 yards on the play. Positive gain for Centennial.
Underrated aspect of that play, Brendan Jones did a great job with his eyes selling the fact that he might run with the ball. Got a couple Eagles jumping over there to the right when Forsey took it away to the left on the inside. That was a good play there, first down.
So 2nd down and 6. Fake the give to Forsey. Jones will roll to his right, be chased out of bounds, and the ball will fall incomplete.
They're going to call him out of bounds there? Okay, no, I was going to say he was pushing it pretty close there to the sideline, just able to get it away.
It's intended for Cannon Plowman.
Plowman with a nice effort there, laying out for the ball there, Michael. Not giving up on the play.
So thought we had a flag on the play, maybe. We do. Ineligible downfield, and that will
can't have that.
That will back
the penalty is
Centennial up.
Receiver downfield against the Cougars.
back Centennial up inside their own 20-yard line. So tough start
Now back about 5 yards.
after a nice gain on first down.
It remains second down.
Well, pros and cons to the situation. Back 5 yards, but they do get to replay second down.
So inside the 20-yard line, second down and 11. Jones back to pass, looking, finds his receiver. Cannon Plowman is taken down at the 20-yard line.
Pass is complete to Cannon Plowman.
Not able to do much on the play, but a positive note. Great protection there up front that Jones was given.
Third down, about
Good
10.
coverage in the secondary by the Eagles, forcing Jones to check it down to Plowman. Another situation they cannot afford to be in. Third and long. See if they can make it out.
Centennial needs to get to the 30-yard line for the first down. Jones again looking right, looking over the center, goes to his left, and this time the catch is made by Camden Brock, and he is leveled immediately.
William Jones' pass is complete to Camden Brock.
Looks like that was Ethan Pickering.
He's brought down by 33, Ethan Pickering.
And a great open field tackle.
He picks up a few yards. It will be fourth down. Carter Potts.
Carter
set to
Potts
move
on the
away.
kick, and they have a new receiver out there, a new kick returner out for Indy.
I was slacking. I didn't keep an eye on that for you, Michael.
That's okay. That is Brigham Morikawa, and he'll come up and calls for the fair catch. Takes off. They better
Trying
watch
to get
that
a
deal.
little sneaky.
They'll throw the flag on you on that deal.
Again, another great punt there by, I can't even talk, punt there by Potts. Say that 5 times fast.
That was number 11.
Not as much distance on this one, but nice height on it. Got his guys time to get down there on the coverage. So Potts doing his part on the special teams
First and 10 Eagles
side of things for the
at
Cougars.
their 44-yard line.
So the Eagles take it over first and 10 at their own 44. Campbell back to pass. He's got his man across the center. That's number 4
Campbell's pass is complete.
to
Number
Ty
4, Ty
Lockwood. Lockwood is up close to the first down.
He's tackled by Bailey
First time
Pollard.
saying Lockwood's name. He was the other player I was going to mention alongside Hartwell, the running back.
But
2
that's enough for
sophomores.
Independence, first down.
Lockwood, 6'4", 207, 15-year-old sophomore as well. Another big body talent there on the offensive side the Eagles get to look forward to for 2 more years.
So there again, the down set, the snap count, as the lineman shift right there causes Centennial to jump, and they'll get another free 5 yards out of
Flag
it.
on the play.
Independence
Offsides on Centennial.
showing a little bit of running back
And
committee
first
of
and
their
5.
own. New running back Bryce West, I believe, 35, the senior halfback in for the Eagles, if I got that number correct.
Camden fakes the give, rolls to his left, will fire left. Pass
Goodness
is caught
gracious.
by number 9. That is, 3, I'm sorry, 3s and 9s look the same. Calvin Wilson again, his second touchdown pass of the night. Goes for 41 yards. And I believe Jackson Campbell now with 3 touchdown passes on the night. Help me out on that one. I know that's the third one.
Might be 4.
It is 4. He
I
had
think
2.
it's
He had
4.
1 down here.
Sam Hickey on.
So 4 touchdown
PAT.
passes.
Jackson Campbell is having himself a night.
And his receivers have been making him look great tonight too. So there's a flag as somebody tried to run on, and they'll be running back off
The extra point is good.
for Indy. Flag on the field. I think young man was trying to run on and get set up.
Might catch him with an illegal substitution. Don't know if they'll make him re-kick it or not. Think they may have to. But going back to your point, Michael, yes, the receiving core for the
Illegal
Eagles
shift.
have been playing out of the gym, so to speak,
Against
if
the
you will,
Eagles.
basketball term there. And there on that last play, Wilson burning his man there on the near side.
They'll
And
retry
just
PAT.
and under duress, taking a hit. Jackson Campbell, again, another dime being dropped and just showing his
So Hinkie, they'll back him
abilities.
up. And kick is still good, so we are 35-0
PAT is good.
Indy over Centennial. And I believe now with the
8:47
5
left in
touchdown
the third
lead,
period.
the clock will continue to run. Take a look at the
Independence
touchdown here.
35. Cougars 0.
So we talked about the receiving and the stat sheet for Jackson Campbell, but look
have a
here
halftime
on the
score.
run, taking the
Pass
shot,
along.
showing some durability, and just
Greenwood,
dropping it right
28.
on the money there for
The
Wilson
Franklin
once again.
Admirals, 7.
And I think the Independence Eagles, after taking that week off, getting to have some more time on the drawing board there offensively, they're now showing us here at Centennial High School and the rest of the county that they are a team to look at there offensively, and going to be tough to stop. But unforced errors there for the Cougars on offense has inhibited them from being able to move the ball downfield themselves. So Eagles doing a good job capitalizing.
So Hinkie set to kick it again. This one will drop right there at the goal line. This is Boggs to the left side, and he is taken down inside the 10-yard
Cody
line.
Boggs on the return.
Great pursuit there by Chase Harmon, senior. Looked like he might have been untouched. A little hole in the coverage there for the Cougars special teams.
So you see that with the 5 touchdown lead, the clock will remain in motion there. Continues to run. But Centennial still with a lot to prove here. Running clock or not.
A lot to prove, and they're starting at the deepest part of their territory all night.
Plowman again, this time to his right side, and he'll be swarmed under as he gets back to about the 10-yard line.
Cannon Plowman on the keeper. Brought down.
Be interesting to see, especially with the scoreboard, but
34, Jackson
judging
Roosevelt.
by how well the offensive line did last drive in front of Jones, if
gain.
maybe we'll see
Second down,
same style
10
of
for the
play call
Cougars.
here on this drive with Plowman. Maybe try to air it out a little bit, test this secondary out of Independence, trying to make some things happen here for the Cougar offense.
Plowman again, this time he'll, just like my buddy Parker Hazard said, they'll go to the air, but the pass is incomplete. Intended for number 9, that's
Plowman's pass
Alex
intended
Pierce.
For Alex Pierce. It's incomplete.
Well, that's
Third down.
good, great route. Had separation from his cornerback. Little excitement there from Plowman, it looked like. And once again, forcing the Cougars into a 3rd and long situation.
So 3rd down and 10, just inside the 10-yard line. Plowman, he'll look, throws to his right, pass is complete. Again to Pierce, and he's got it out close to a 1st down.
Plowman's pass.
And they'll give him the 1st down.
It's complete to number 88.
So
Hunter
Plowman
Lewis.
and Hunter Lewis,
And
rather.
that is enough for another Klingon Insurance Farmers.
I think it was Pierce on the reception.
First
Sorry
down
about
for the
that.
Cougars.
Yes, Pierce on the reception. It looks like after that play, it looked like he went into the huddle and said, "Hey, let's try that again," and switched the route up a little bit. And the timing and communication was on point there on that 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 from the 19. This time, Forsey is wrestled
Josh
to the
Forsey
ground.
on the carry.
Probably a loss of 2 on the play.
Brought down.
Forsey's shown us what he can do in open space,
By
and
Tom
they're trying to bounce it
Stachersky.
down to the outside. That linebacking core there for Independence has been around the ball all night, with Amor, their number 10, being
Short gain.
the head of that
Loss.
committee. Gonna
Second
have
down,
to
11.
try to spread the
The
ball
Cougars.
out another way.
2nd down and 10 now. Plowman back. Flush from the pocket, takes off. And again, another big hit.
There he is.
Cannon Plowman on the carry. Brought down by number 10,
Josh
Josh
Moore.
Armour. Picked up about
The announcer's
5.
going to call him Armour.
make it
I'm going to
third.
call him Amore.
Yeah, a
Third down
little
and 6
little
for the
birdie helped
Cougars.
us out there with that. Mr. Amore has had himself a great evening there defensively. Hat on the ball each play, seems like all night.
So the running clock takes us under 5 minutes. Plowman again looking.
Good
Flush
protection.
from the pocket, fires to his left, and the ball skips across the ground. And that will bring up 4th down.
And lost his footing a little bit there, went for the throw.
Plowman's pass intended.
Once again, I'm
Number
gonna keep noting it whenever it
Ethan
happens. But another
Flew.
great offensive drive for the offensive line of Centennial, just
Incomplete.
not able to
Down
make anything
for the
happen, but
Cougars.
giving their quarterback some time
Tyler
back there
Potts
against
will
that
boot it
big
away.
front of Independence.
So I
Deep
believe
to
that's
receive, number 18,
Morcal
Josh
again,
Owens for the Eagles.
set to receive number 11, and he's got plenty of time, and we'll bring it back up. And Centennial with great
Ooh.
coverage. We'll take him down inside the 45-yard line. I believe that was Josh Owens on the reception. And look for a number of clean jerseys to come out now for Coach Scott Blade
Josh Owens
and the
on
Independence
the return.
Eagles.
It looks like we got junior quarterback Hunter
Brought
Howard
down
in, and
by Liam Todd. and a host
35,
of
Bryce
Cougars.
West, the senior running back. So far are the changes that I have
1st and
noticed
10.
off the
for the
sidelines
Eagles.
for Independence, Michael.
So Howard, the new quarterback, they'll give Jackson a rest here. That give inside, I believe that was number 35, Bryce West.
Right, sorry.
So keeping
That was
everyone
Bryce
healthy.
West on the
Is
carry.
Coach Blades there over there on the Independence sidelines? West going to take a
Tackle
breather, and Caden
by
Augustine
Cooper
coming
Howard.
in there
Short
to the
gain,
hip of
2nd
Hunter.
down.
Gain of a yard. Ball swung outside and taken down immediately after the reception was made. I want to say that is Anthony Rooney at number 14, way
Hunter
on the other
Howard.
side. Howard pass is
His
complete.
pass
Good eyes there, partner.
is complete.
And not for nothing, good little ball there by Hunter.
Camden Brock
Hunter Howard.
in on the stop.
Good looking arm
No gain.
on the junior quarterback.
Down for the Eagles.
Well, this would be a great way to get the defense out the field in a hurry.
So Indy now 3rd down and 9. Thought somebody may have moved early, but a short pass, short gain
Howard's pass
to
is complete
Morcal, I
number 18,
believe, or to Morcal.
Josh
Or,
Owens.
sorry, Josh Owens again, number 18. And so that'll bring up
Cade
4th
Motley
down and 9.
on the stop. 4th
Cade
down
Motley there for the Cougars
for Independence.
on the tackle. Great job pursuing and not letting the receiver getting any extra yards, keeping it 4th and
Independence
mid
leaves
to
their
long
offense on the
range.
field.
Love to get their
4th
offense
down.
a chance to get on the board here as quick as possible.
So 4th down and 5. Scott Blades will roll the bones for Indy. Pass is incomplete on 4th down, and a referee
Howard's pass intended for
got
number 14,
T-boned down there at the
Anthony Rooney.
45-yard line.
Falls harmlessly to the turf.
Cougars brought the house there,
The
Michael.
Cougars will take over. It'll be 1st and 10.
Howard didn't have much time, had to get the ball out in a hurry. And you know, thinking back on it, that's one of the few plays that the Cougars defense has actually brought a lot of pressure. And looks like it worked out for him there. A new running back in the game for the Cougars, number 41.
Check his number here. He'll get the carry.
It's like Devin Reed there, the junior.
He wasn't on our starters roster, so we had to dig it out. Devin Reed, number 41. Gets the carry, about a gain of
Carry by number 41.
maybe
Devin
6
Reed.
yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 4.
He picks up
Good
5.
run there by the young man.
Clock continues to move. We'll have
Second
one
down.
more play in this 3rd quarter as we tick under 15 seconds to go. Jones again at quarterback. Looking right, flush to his left, finds a little bit of daylight, and he'll be wrestled down at the 40-yard line, and that will bring up
Brandon Jones on the carry.
the end of the
Down,
3rd quarter.
number 35, Bryce West for the Eagles.
And so we'll head into the 4th quarter.
That's
Indy
the
up-
final play of the 3rd quarter.
Indy up 35-0. There's your score.
Cougar Nation, it's time to meet our
Well,
2020,
once again, Colin
2021
Duffy
varsity
getting his
football
name on the
cheerleaders.
stat sheet in there for the tackle for the Eagles.
Presley Anderson, Mia
And
Arena,
then, Michael, as we go into the
Emily
4th
Grace
quarter,
Carter, Lexi Chaffin,
the
Lucy
Cougars
Barth,
3rd and short
Chloe
on
Gray,
in the
Chandler
Cougar
Hines,
territory. You know,
Ashlyn Grace Howell,
4th down territory, I would assume,
Kara
looking
Lauer,
to do anything they can
Gracie Marlin, Grace
to gain
McLean,
momentum and end this
Lexi
game on a
McClure,
positive note and get some points
Roxy
on the board
McClure, Olivia Michaud,
and take some content into the
Shabby
locker room
Meyer,
to learn on and work
Marley Meyer,
from.
Ashley Nugent, Sophie Pace, Natalie Pistol, Lily Rainey, Amelia Rauder, Savannah Sledge, Corinne Thompson, and Ella Ewing. They are coached by Felicia Atkins. Let's hear it for your Centennial cheerleaders.
So one more check of our schedule. Next week we're at Summit High School where the new Franklin Admirals will head. So 3rd down and 2. Forsey, he'll cross the
Josh Forsey on the
45-yard
carry.
line, maybe a pickup of a couple of yards.
It's brought down by number 40,
And
Raven Cyrus.
Coach Matt Kreisky will send his punt unit on the field.
Couldn't catch that left edge.
The 4th down.
Good
for the
pursuit
Cougars.
there by the Eagles defense, and just
Carter Potts
cannot
punted away.
keep their offense on the field tonight.
The snap
Independence
is
done
back
a
to
great
number
job.
36, Jack Ballard.
Indy having some confusion about who they want to receive that punt. Brooks Saponi. And forgive me if it's supposed to be Sapone. He'll call for the fair catch at the 15-yard line. Indy takes over 1st down and 10. So again, high school rules, the 35-0
There's number
rule.
2,
If you're
Brooks
ahead by
Sapone.
35 points or more, you get a running clock, and that's why we continue
On the
to
fair catch.
tick away here in the 4th quarter. Cougars have had their moments tonight, but like Coach
After
Kreisky
Carter Potts bunt,
said
punt,
a week or so
it'll be
ago, they're very young
1st and 10
this year,
for Independence
but have
at their 15-yard line.
showed a tremendous amount of heart tonight and have not given up, not one bit.
Absolutely not. Showing great signs of upside throughout the entire game.
Indy again. Nice pass and catch.
Howard's pass is complete.
That was Hunter Howard there at quarterback. Not sure who he.
We got new folks on the field, so
There's a flag on the play.
Hunter Howard's pass is complete, but there's a flag down.
Little extracurricular activities there after the play.
Personal foul.
So face
Face
mask
mask
on Indy.
against the Eagles.
So you don't see that very much, the offensive team with a face mask. So that will back them up, I think, inside their own 5-yard line. Am I right on that one?
Should be, yeah. I think they might call it differently in high school football. It looks like it was illegal hands to the face, which would be the equivalent to that kind of the offensive lineman kind of getting up and under the defensive lineman's
personal foul.
mask, as we saw the Centennial player coming across to get his helmet fixed on the sideline. A little pushing and subbing ensued afterwards, but nonetheless, Centennial looking to capitalize here deep in Independence's red zone.
So Howard again, his squad backed up to the 7-yard line. Across the middle, nice throw, nice catch. Catch is made, I believe by number 19, Drew Blaylock.
Pass is complete. Number 18, Josh Owen.
Tell you what,
Josh Owen, sorry, my 18s and 19s didn't run together.
Tremaine.
Tell you what, Hunter Howard's got a good looking arm
Short pickup on the play.
there for the Eagles. There's some crisp passes that coming out from behind that backfield there.
So Indian no rush now with a running clock. Play clock down to 10 seconds here. I would suspect they'll take it down as deep as they can. Howard again under pressure, and this time he'll be taken down by that Cougar defense.
There's that pressure.
Howard is sacked.
It's the look of a defense that
27.
probably wish they could have had some of those looks earlier in the game. But nonetheless, like you mentioned earlier, no quit in these guys on the Centennial sideline. Grit and determination, and they're still fighting out there until the last whistle, and you always love seeing that.
So Plowman set to receive for Centennial back just beyond his 50-yard line. Centennial with an opportunity here. Plowman will
punt.
let this one bounce out of bounds, and it'll take a roll
Punt goes out
right about the
around
midfield.
The 48-yard line of the Cougars.
And Centennial will take over
This is
as the
Emma
running
Jordan,
clock shows
varsity
8:20.
cheerleader captain. Every punt the Cougar defense forces is proudly sponsored by Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza,
About a
America's most loved pizza
53-yard
dish.
punt there from where he kicked it from.
Well, they said it
Check the
placed
spot
it
on the
inside
field.
the 50-yard line for
The Cougars have
Centennial.
it 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
I
line.
know on paper it doesn't count, but I was kind of doing the invisible math there from where he was in the end zone.
It was a long way.
Yeah, that was a heck of a kick there.
So
Cooper
1st and 10 for
Allen.
Centennial
Cooper Allen.
at the 49-yard line. I believe that's Plowman back in at quarterback, and he'll take it on that right side, and he'll be chopped down. Maybe crosses the line of scrimmage and gets maybe a yard out
Cannon Plowman on the
of the
carry.
play.
Brought down by Tom Stachersky. Short pickup. 2nd down 9.
So a pickup of 1 will bring up 2nd down and 9 for Plowman and company. Quick shot to the left side. This time the pass is caught. A receiver is number 18. That's Jason Bennett, the 10th grader. He'll cross the 40-yard line, have the 1st down for Centennial.
Plowman's pass is complete to Jason Bennett. Tackled by number 88,
So
Daniel Morales, but that's enough for another Klingon Insurance Farmers 1st down for the Cougars.
1st and 10 for the Cougars now. This time the give is to Forsey. Finds some daylight on that right side and fights through a few tackles. Still on his feet is Josh Forsey, and he will take it 37 yards for the score.
that's what you want to see. What a run, Mr. Forsey.
We had a flag on the field, however.
Oh,
Hold
goodness.
against Centennial. Oh, shucks. That's too bad.
Looks like oh, there's a personal foul there.
Was it a personal foul? Oh my goodness, it might have been. I think
Against
it's.
Centennial.
I thought it was a chop block. What the referee said, but here, take a look at the run again.
I know there's one right here at the top of your screen. Number 8 might have gotten a little block in the back there at the line of scrimmage. Other than that, everything else looked clean.
Dead ball. Personal foul against Centennial. The result of the play is a
Dead ball foul, so it wasn't during the play.
touchdown.
So it is a touchdown still.
So after the play, maybe?
I believe that was occurring after the play. I think there was a wrestling match going on at the line of scrimmage. So the touchdown will stand.
Nonetheless, great run there by Josh Forsey, sophomore running back, getting the Cougars on the board.
And now some confusion on with the field goal unit here, with a try unit here.
To snap. Number 20, Tucker Tremaine on the hold. Carter Potts set for the PAT.
So well, the PAT unit having a hard time getting its act together here.
Illegal substitution against
Well,
Centennial.
early season, awkward off season.
Awkward start to this season.
Yeah, exactly, especially for the Cougars. So these mistakes will happen.
So it looks like they've got it cleared up now as Potts will come on for the PAT after the illegal substitution
Good
penalty.
looking kick there.
Nice shot straight down the middle, and that will.
On the PAT.
We're back to regular run of the clock here as you take us through the
6:11
take us through the run again.
Well,
45
there's not much I can say else other than Josh Forsey making that run happen himself. Had good blocking there on the right edge, but he had determination, and he had his eyes set on that end zone, and was going to get his guys there on the board. And just a great boast of confidence and a little dose of momentum that Centennial really needed. And now, like you said, with the normal running clock, may have some more time to get a little extra insurance or a little more points on the board. To make the most of the game this evening. Like we said, they have not quit yet. And Mr. Forsey showed us that after that touchdown run for sure.
So the personal foul penalty will back Centennial up on the kickoff. So Indy should have some nice starting position here. 6:11 to go in the ball game.
We'll tee it up.
Do they practice any onside formations here?
Back deep for the Eagles. Number 13, Zach Dean.
Potts will set it up at his own 25-yard line. And Indy, they are set to receive at their own 25. So this one
Great kick.
over the head of the receiver, and we've got to do something with it. And bringing it out of there is number 2, I believe.
That was Sapone, I believe. Sapone.
Brooks
Number
Sapone.
Number 2, Brooks Sapone on the return.
Depending on if he's Italian or not, we would know how that E is.
Tackled by Charlie Mills.
Well, nevertheless, the ball brought up close to the 50-yard line.
Yes, great kick by Potts and great return there, retrieving there by Sapone.
It looked like he came up a little gimpy there after the tackle. 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
A new quarterback alert. Drew Blaylock, number 19, sophomore there for Independence.
Well, Centennial is halfway in the backfield. That was a big offside.
Against the Cougars.
And Sam Hensley there with the
That will make it
initial
5.
give from the quarterback. We got an injured Eagle there on the field.
Timeout on the field.
Now we're ready for action again. Give to the right side this time. Couldn't quite.
That was
Sam,
Sam.
Sam
15.
Hensley carry
Sam Hensley comes
brought
out of the
down
pile.
by Joe Nelson. He picks up 5. Second down 5 for the Cougars.
Independence is
Excuse me, for
cycling
the
them in.
Eagles.
It's kind of tough to keep up.
Second down 4 now for Indy. Ball slung out to that left side and falls incomplete.
Blaylock's pass.
Looking there for the
Intended for Josh
swing
Owens.
pass effort there to Owens.
Incomplete.
Came in a little too hot there over his head. And here a third down opportunity for the Cougars defense. To get closer and closer to getting another possession here late in the fourth quarter.
So third down and 4 for Centennial. 5:22 remaining in the ball game. Ball again falls incomplete.
Blaylock's pass. Intended for Sam Hensley. Incomplete.
Good pressure by the Cougars there up front.
And it'll be fourth
Blaylock
down
looking for the swing
for
pass.
the Eagles.
Once again,
Eagles are leaving their offense on
it
the
was
field.
there, but the pressure
Fourth down.
was hot there up front by Centennial, able to force him into a throwing error. Big fourth down here, Michael.
This time wrestled down
Blaylock is sacked.
as Blaylock tried to get
by
out of
number
trouble.
43, Liam Todd.
Liam Todd
The ball goes
takes
over
him
on
down.
downs. The 1st and 10 Cougars.
And the Cougars will take over. Trying to check Centennial's schedule. What they have coming up. Siegel High School next week. And then Dixon County. The Battle of Franklin, again, we talked about, happens on October the 2nd.
The Cougars will be looking to get be on a 2-game winning streak going into that Battle of Franklin game against Siegel and Dixon County, Michael. Should be 2 weeks that they can improve.
Ball falls a little short there. The new quarterback, or Brendan Jones, I believe.
Brendan Jones on the carry.
Well,
He's brought down.
keep talking about the fight
By number 73, Kenny Johnson.
in this Cougars team. Well, their defense just showed it there on that last drive and giving their offense another chance to get some more points on the board.
Loss on the play. Second
And
down,
if anything,
14
that's exactly what you
for the
want to see
Cougars.
if you're Coach Kreisky and the coaching staff there on the Cougars sideline.
Second down 14 now. 4:30 to go in the ball game. Plowman again having trouble with the snap. This time the give. Outside, couldn't quite tell who might.
Devin Reed there.
Devin Reed, number 41, I believe. Thank you very much. Checking the Independence's schedule, this game here at
Carried by
Centennial
number 41, Devin Reed.
is the first of 3 road
Tackled by
games
number 83.
that Centennial or
Dawson
Independence
Moore.
will play. They've got the Cougars tonight, obviously, and then
Picks
next
up
week
about 8.
at Blackman High School in Murfreesboro,
Third
and then
down 4 for the Cougars.
at Franklin on September the 18th. So the grass is going to grow down on Indy's field for the next 3 weeks.
That's right.
Reed again up the gut, and he'll have the first down.
Carried again by Devin Reed.
Devin Reed coming in off the bench,
That's
Michael,
enough
having
for another clean and
3
insurance
solid
errors.
positive runs
First
since he's
down for the Cougars.
come into the game. Looking good, the junior there in the backfield for the Cougars, getting some playing time, making the most of it.
Well, you'd like to see Centennial try to punch one more over before the end of the ball game here.
I think they'll probably use all that 3 minutes that's left on the clock too.
Plowman back to pass over the middle. Pass is caught. Can't tell who the receiver was.
Brendan Jones pass is complete
Brendan Jones, his other quarterback.
to number 35, Elijah Cure. That's enough for another clean and insurance. Farmers.
And Brendan Jones had enough time there finding his receiver.
Elijah Cure, sorry. Number 35, the receiver.
Centennial's on the right track.
So 1st and 10 from Indy's 41-yard line. Reed again on the give, tries to dance his way through traffic, and he'll get wrestled down at about the 26-yard line, maybe a pickup of 2.
Carried by Devin Reed. Short gain, 2nd down 9.
So doing a good mix of run and pass here are the Cougars, trying to keep Independence guessing.
Jones looking. Across the middle this time, he's got his man and chopped down very quickly. Had some daylight in front of him. Couldn't tell.
Brandon Jones' pass is complete to number 34.
Kofi Boggs
Kofi
again.
Boggs.
So we take under 2 minutes to go.
That's
And once again,
Insurance
bare
Farmers.
pocket
First
there
down for the Cougars.
for Brendan Jones. Plenty of time to find his receiver.
Cougars again looking to punch one over right before the end of the ball game here. Jones again in trouble, rolling to his right side, and that one it will be picked off. He tried to force it.
That's
I'd
just
say that
unfortunate.
was 36 on the interception. Check it one more time.
He rolls right, like you said, tries to sneak it in there to his receiver.
Brandon Jones' pass is incomplete.
Yeah, 36 in there on the interception.
I think that's Tom Staturski's.
2nd down 10 for the Cougars.
Well, he must have caught it out of bounds, so okay.
Oh,
2nd down and 10.
as we're looking at the rosters.
Devin
other things
Reed
are
again
happening.
up the gut and will cross the 10-yard line.
Devin Reed on the carry.
We're looking down trying to figure out who made the play. And Mr. Reed had other plans.
Pickup of 6.
Can Centennial
3rd down 4.
get one more on the board before the end of the game? We are right at 1 minute to go. Jones again, the give to Reed, and it's almost down to the 5-yard line. Centennial crowd
Devin Reed again on the carry.
getting a little antsy, wanting their squad to put one more in the end zone.
4th down
Oh,
for the Cougars.
Got the timeouts. You had the clock. Not showing very much urgency are the Cougars.
Jones will take it himself, looking for the option, tries to weave his way through traffic, and he'll be dropped just short of the goal line, and this time the clock will stop.
Inside the 5-yard line.
That was a good job of deciding not to pitch the ball to Reed, and taking it into his own hands was Jones, and finding the hole there on the inside, almost squeaking it into the end zone. Nonetheless, got to stop the clock like you said. A few more chances with 17 seconds left to go to get back on that scoreboard.
Probably going to have 2 more chances to get into the end zone here. 17 seconds remaining.
What's up, Cougar Nation? This is CHS senior cheerleader Karen Lawler. Every Cougar first down this season is sponsored by Kevin Klinger Farmers Insurance. They know a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Next Friday night at Summit High School for the Summit Spartans and the newly named Franklin Admirals.
Is that our game of the week next week?
That is the game of the week next week.
Good deal.
So Reed again in the backfield. Jones will take it himself up the gut and walks into the end zone on his feet from 4 yards out, and the Cougars have their 2nd touchdown of the night.
Great play there by the junior quarterback, Michael.
On for the PAT.
read the play perfectly. The snap kind of took him to his right where his fake pitch was going, or the option to pitch it was going.
Tucker Tremaine.
And the C parted right up the middle for him to get pay dirt.
Set to kick the extra point.
Potts on to kick. And again, straight and true.
Extra point is up and good.
Centennial with 14 points now on the board. And so that should do a good deal
12 seconds to go.
to help the confidence of this young squad as you watch Jones one more time on the touchdown run.
Yeah, absolutely. And great job there. Reed selling it, Jones selling it, and his blockers up front holding on to their blocks for the entire time to let that play develop. And it was textbook right on the end of the end zone.
In 2010, Centennial High School alum John Bond and his business partner
Well, unfortunately, way too little and way too late for Centennial, but
positive though, positive ending.
absolutely. Coach Kreisky doing a great job with this young crew. He's loaded with freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, a lot of positives that you can take away from this game. Just a very powerful team at Independence that they went up against tonight. And very little mistakes on that side. And that was another thing that the lack of age will get you on the other side of turnovers. So something they'll work on.
So 12 seconds to go as we kick it off. Potts will drill this one into the end zone. And
Carter
Indy,
Potts. Kick goes out the back of the end zone.
I would likely say, will come out and take a knee, and we'll end this one here.
Hey, what's up, Cougar
Well,
Nation?
Michael,
This
first
is
week of the
Lacey
year, I
Garrett
enjoyed it.
This
Beautiful
episode
night
is sponsored by Nelson Mazda.
for some football.
Nelson Mazda, they'll make a believer out
Got
of
to see
you.
some good action from both teams. And
A little taste of fall in the air tonight.
absolutely look forward to the rest of this Williamson County football season.
So this should do it for Independence as the clock ticks away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that does it for our game tonight, the WCTV game of the week. Our final score, Independence 35, Centennial 14. Join us again next week, next Friday,
Independence
for the
35.
Franklin, newly named
14.
Franklin Admirals at the Summit Spartans.
Please, Cougar
For
fans,
Parker Hazard and all our
and
good
Eagles
crew
fans,
here at the
remember to wear your
WCTV
masks
game
and
of
social
the week.
distance so we can
My name is
continue
Michael
to
Williams.
enjoy
Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Please be
high
safe,
school football.
and we'll see
Be
you
safe.
next
Have a
Friday
great
at Summit High
Labor
School.
Day
There again, your
weekend.
final score,
We'll
Indy
see you back here
35,
next week
Centennial 14. Have a great
when we play
weekend, everybody.
Siegel.
See ya.